Hollyscoop.com exclusive.
You guys have done so well from last year making films, and now this year a new announcement that you guys are going to be kind of joining forces.
They call me an add-on. I'm an add-on. I'm a plus.
But I mean, how did you decide that you want to get into films? This is something that you want to do.
Well, it's something that I always wanted to get involved with, something that I always wanted to be a part of. And I seen one of my closest friends being in movies and actually doing a great job at it. And I could see I seen 50 Cent steady growing, so I said, I would like to be a part of that movement if it's possible. So, we kept talking on the phone, kept talking. Then he said, you know what, I got a film that's great for the both of us, and then we'll start from here. Then we'll go from there.
Can you tell us some more about this film?
Well, this film tomorrow today it's exciting for me. It's an action film. It's the first that I'll actually be directing. Technically, the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first film I directed was Before Self-Destruct. It was distributed within my last album's packaging. And I say that this one is my first one because this one actually has a budget.
Tell me about this budget. $200 million was raised by you guys. Not for this film.
I say you guys, he done that on his own. I can't say that.
So $200 million was raised. That's a lot of money to play with.
With a partnership with Lionsgate, with the studio. And
That's a pretty big deal.
It is. It's pretty the right size for me.
Lionsgate is unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. I don't think you could choose a better company. What you say?
It's the right spot.
Last time I talked to you, you said you would love to do comedy. I still haven't seen it yet. So are we going to be doing any comedy?
I'm waiting for the right script. The right script to do it. And I have one actually. It's good. It's an action comedy that I'm looking at.
Just trying to make this year in the middle of the 16 other films that they've committed to. But yeah. And
you're a fighter, we know that, a great fighter. So would we see you either behind the scenes, taking the director's seat, or actually acting?
I really don't know at this particular time. Like I'm in a learning process. This is a learning process for me.
We're already jumping to next year. I'm like, what's going on next year?
I could create so much clarity for you on that, right? At this point, Floyd is coming in to help finance the actual film and to be a producer. So he's
we don't got no problem with that part.
Yeah, no problem with the money.
So you're not putting him in acting classes, like let's get it going.
I mean, not to say that it won't happen in the future, but right now that's not happening.
No, not right now, right now.
Okay, and so last question, Oscars are coming up. I mean, Mark Wahlberg might get an Oscar nomination. Yeah. What movie have you guys been rooting for? I have a feeling you would have to say The Fighter, but...
Actually, I've never even seen The Fighter. No, not at all.
Don't say that in front of him.
No, that's inside stuff.
We are fans of The Fighter.
Yeah, look.
I'm not.
Okay, listen, look. Let me tell you what happened. Okay, because people are watching now, right? Okay, while Mark was training for The Fighter, Floyd came by to work with him, and he worked out. And this is partially why Mark is such a fabulous performance in that actual film.
So he owes you if he wins an Oscar.
Well, I'd like to have a dinner. I'd like to come over and have something to eat at his house. I went over to Mark's house where he actually had this big training facility. He worked hard on that project, and I'd like to see him do well.
I think Mark wants to be a fighter.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I think you're supposed to want to be a fighter when you're making a movie about fighters. His passion is there, but Floyd is upset with him right now.
No, I like Mark. Mark's a great guy.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We'll talk to you later, Mark. This is 50 Cent.
Floyd Money Mayweather.
Randall Emmett.
And that's the scoop from Holly Scoop.
Thank you.